So I detected some slightly off the wall energy for you, lovely Aquarius, as we're coming into this reading. I'm going to explore that. I'm going to take one oracle card for you, Shaman's Oracle, and I'm going to see if I can nail it, because it is not an easy energy to nail. Aquarius energy is never easy to nail, but this is even for you over there, off the wall. Let's see, I've got two cards come out. Okay, get that. That's so weird because I've just been doing that. Okay, first card we get is the Eyes of the Eagle. Rising above the fray. It's an incredibly Aquarius card as it is, because you already do this. You're an air sign. I associate you with this and you are associated with this kind of icy blue colour. And the eagle has the eagle eye view, literally. This is about taking a very overarching view on a situation, which you may already be in. This reading is for May 2025, but whenever you turn up and get it is whenever you turn up and get it, okay? It feels as if there is a situation that is very much around you. It feels quite up close and it feels a bit oppressive in some ways. And you need to be able, if you can imagine yourself as an eagle, to rise, you know, like they do when they fly. They sort of soar above, don't they? And just, there is much, much, much more to this situation than meets the eye initially, or so far. Now, you also get this with dances on one foot, which is weird because, full disclosure, I was doing some balancing, which I've been given by a physio, and it's about balancing on my feet, which I find really hard on tiptoe. So, balancing on one foot, it is a balancing act. For some of you, there's a situation that is a little sensitive. And this could be with a family member, it could be at work, it could be a romantic situation, and we will do a love reading in a minute. But for now, I just want to concentrate on this feeling of finding a balance. But when you're balancing on one foot, it's not like you're ever going to go, well, that's it. I'm locked in and I'm staying here. It's more testing the body weight of a situation. Very, very strange, because not all of this situation is entirely in your control. And the other message that I get for you is you wouldn't want all of this situation to be entirely under your control, because that's not how you're going to get the best out of it. Woof. Good kickoff. Also, we've got number 18, we've got number 9, so it doubles up and divides. Just going to put those in the corner. I'm using Sarsaparilla Tarot, because I'm just feeling so funky on your behalf. Now, make the most of this. If you want to go out, I was going to say, if you want to go down to disco, I don't know if anybody has a disco anymore. If you want to go and bop around the kitchen, or go and do a Zumba class, or whatever your version, might not be that energetic, mine isn't, but whatever your version of getting your rocks off, go and do that. It's a good time for letting loose, cutting loose. I think we used to call it tying one on. I know, how old am I? Let's take a couple of cards that will give us a bead. Oh yeah. On that. Ooh, what's that? I'm going to take a third and then I'll show them to you. It's a lot. Wow. 2 majors. Been watching a lot of Aussie maths, sorry. It seems to percolate. Love me and Aussies. Judgment and the Emperor. Shwing. That's a lot. Judgment and the Emperor together. Judgment is our Back to the Future card. it's the trumpet that is the resurrection. Come on, everybody. You know, I mean, technically, it's kind of like raising the dead, bringing people back from the other world, that kind of thing. But if we think of it in terms of, I don't know, I think of it in terms of energy of Back to the Future, the DeLorean, that you have some kind of access to something that happened before. It's sort of coming back again. It's reenacted, but it's looking for a different answer this time. And you're not the same person this time. Comes up with the 5 of Cups, slam dunk in the middle of it. Interesting. If this was jam, it would be a cheap, seedless jam from the supermarket. It's no bon mammon, I'm telling you. 5 of Cups is about taking responsibility for what you've lost, accountability for feeling the feelings of it. As Aquarians, and I've got my Venus in Aquarius and I've got a lot of Aquarian friends, I don't think you often have to stick with the feelings that much because you are more of that eagle eye. But there is something here that you may have missed, literally, which wants a voice and it wants to be noticed by you. So check in with your body, with your physicality. Have you had headaches? Have you got a sore throat? You know, what is not in flow? Because something wants to be in flow that is not in flow. Okay? Me did myself a mischief then. I've been working on my worm. I'm not really getting there. It's folk lady dancing, worm styly. Folk lady doing the worm at a gig. Okay. Emperor, divine masculine energy. You may have to take charge. And for whatever reason, you might not want to. Sometimes it's not so much fun being in charge. And I totally get you. You know, I'm not exactly, let me just, oof, just kicked off my microphone. Let me just do that so the camera doesn't overheat. Got a bit of sunny sunshine going on. Jesus, whatever next. Yeah, it's not for all of us to want to lead. There are those that wish to lead. There are those that wish to follow. There are those that wish to neither lead nor follow. And you are those people, Aquarius. You are somewhere over here dancing to the beat of your own drum. That's okay. But there's a need to address whatever this is. Let me know in the comments if you have some idea of what this is for you. I'm pretty sure this is resonating with people actually. But it's always good to know. Tell me a bit more, please. The Emperor's about being in charge. You might need to take the bull by the balls, take the reins. Make something happen. What's this? Nice. Page of Cups. Now, this can be a card of forgiveness. Excuse me. It can equally be a card of apology. So ask it. I suppose an apology is asking for forgiveness. Not necessarily. A true apology is just literally, I have this to say to you. Asking for forgiveness is like, I want something from you a bit more. Somebody may be apologizing to you, particularly if you take charge, have your boundaries, you know, smart and sharp, and make it quite clear what you will and won't accept. This could be with a work superior, or that you are the boss, or that they are the boss, or someone's the boss. Even if you're at the same level, it's about gaining ground, and it's about power and where that power lands. You may receive this apology from somebody and they may be very direct about it actually, and also because we have got that Judgment card knocking around, it could be that this has been a long time coming. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write it down. If I had a pen, this has been a long time, oh look, coming. Help if I switched it on. Gosh. Honestly, Aquarius, I don't know what the pen situation is in your house, but mine is that it's always an eyeliner or a crayon. Nothing works except my glittery Pisces pen that Libby sent me. Okay. It's been a long time coming. Just important that we get that down. Mostly because I'll forget. Okay. Let me ooh. Nothing says devil like a pink rubber jumpsuit, does it? Look at the state of that bad boy. Woohoo! Okay, in comes the devil. Now, who else got the devil? Gemini. Gemini had the devil, I think. Yeah, they did. I should know because I wore a devil for the thumbnail. This is a really interesting energy, which I feel is going to be, as I go along doing the signs, it's going to come up more and more and more. And when you get this, it's not necessarily a sign that... It's not necessarily a sign that something is bad. You know, when we get the devil, we're a bit like, ooh, it's the devil. Ooh. All of those kind of feelings creep in, don't they? I'm back. Just as I said pink rubber jumpsuit, bloody postman was at the door. I'm sure he hung around a little bit longer than he normally would. He'd be like, I'll just see what transpires here. Anyway, okay, devil, pink devil jumpsuit. I feel that you, when we have the Emperor and we have the devil, I've got one of two scenarios here, okay? And I will look deeper into this in the love reading in a minute. If we have the Emperor and the devil, one thing that I think is that in your everyday life, in your relationships, at work, wherever this falls for you, you will need to step up in a way that you didn't step up before. When this came up before, I don't know why. There's many, many reasons why we don't step up. Sometimes it's a good idea not to at the time. The timing just isn't right. This time, you take that bull by the balls and you do step up and you make it clear where your boundary is, that no is a sentence, and this person will react very differently to you. And I feel like that's been a long time coming. Page of Cups, they will tip up, they will apologise, they will offer. Now, if you know that an apology should be coming from you as well, go for it. Make it honest, make it authentic, keep it short. Okay, it's an apology, it's not a begging letter. It's, okay, yeah, my bad. This is what I was responsible for. Okay? But I feel like there's a change in a power dynamic and I quite like it. Two of Swords. This may be where you feel that you are. You know, it's like an equal and opposite reaction. The irresistible force meets the immovable object. Let me show you the cards. I hope that the camera's actually pointing. That's not bad. There's normally like a pair of pants on the floor. A bit of cat sick that I haven't cleared up. I know. Let's put those over here and put these up here. I'm going to take one more for this and then I'm going to do some love cards down here. Okay, we're going to look. I feel like this dovetails into your love and relationships, but we will see. Nice. 9 of Pentacles. The independent person card. I can do this. I am strong. I am powerful. I am Aquarius AF. Drop the mic. I like that for you. It's giving me an itchy nose, which is always a good sign. Right, let's get chicka the love. Coming into the erection section. It's the love. Okay. Whoopsie. Oh, cripes. Okay, let's go down to there. Sorry, I'm in a really funny mood today. I'm in a weird mood. I'll do Aquarius because they'll be able to take it. Can't laugh too much or I'll cough. And then anything could happen. So, right, we're going to do some love cards here. There will be an extended love reading, as there is every month, where we get down and dirty even further. So if you get to the end of these and it really resonates, it's the first link in the description box. Okay, tell us more about Aquarius and their love. Oh gosh, that's not a bad start. Knight of Cups, don't mind if I do. Knight of Cups, and I really got myself into trouble with this with Gemini, because I was like, someone's coming towards you, and then I started laughing and I'm like, oh my god, it's like being back at school. The important thing to note, again, is that the energy is coming towards you. It's not coming from you to somebody else. It's coming from somebody else to you. And again, I feel that whatever, if you want to call it work, you've been doing up here has helped to reshape and pull this energy towards you. Not because you're yanking on it like an old rope, but because you're not yanking on it at all. I'm going to Benny Hill on down till the cows come home today, aren't I? Three of Pentacles, very, very decent love card to get. We are in this together. We will build this together. We're in this together. We'll do this together. It's a card of partnership, but also partnership that you can see. You know, you can see it, you can feel it. It's there. I like that. This card has come up for everybody. The Hermit. That's interesting. The Hermit is when, obviously, you're spending time alone in the cave, but you're introspective. Judgment seems to link with the Hermit, and I don't really know why. I mean, maybe you've been reading old messages from somebody, or you've been reading, you know, if anybody has old diaries anymore, I know I do. Have you been reading through? It's like reflection and introspection. I'm going to take a card for it, another deck, a clarifier, because I want to know. It's the big one for now because it's come up for every sign so far. King of Pentacles. Now, I wouldn't have had my money on that, but I like it. King of Pentacles, absolute sweetheart of a king. Love me a bit of King of Pentacles. If you're going to bring anyone home to meet your mum, it's King of Pentacles, which isn't always what Aquarius has in mind, because Aquarius has a rebellious streak. And let me know about this in the comments, because you are the Aquarians. But from my observations of my Aquarian friends, of which many of my friends are Aquarians, there is a rebellious streak. They will not be told what to do unless there's something in it for them, in which case short term they'll go along with it, but they will still rebel. Aquarians do it their own way. So this person is someone who can be an earth sign, because both of these cards are Virgo. The Hermit's Virgo, King of Pentacles is Virgo energy, which means Pentacles, earth, reliable. Someone who's got a knob, a bob and a job and can bring something to the table. Bring something, Knight of Cups, work together. This is very healthy. This is the relationship equivalent of All Bran, when you might have wanted Frosties. Let's have a look. I like this for you. Okay. Somewhere, something is also stuck. It's 8 of Swords, so it may be real, it may not, but I don't know if that even matters. Because 8 of Swords can be a lot about mental stuckness, mental constructs, you know, self-limiting beliefs. So there is something that you can't get past somehow. Why not? Oh, yeah. This card is so important. Judgment. Judgment and judgment. Now, normally, if I get judgment, I'm looking out, do I get the 6 of Cups? Okay, that would mean it was like even more powerful judgment. But if you get judgment and then you get judgment again, that's 2 judgments. It's like judgment squared. You've got a lot of judgment going on here. And I don't really mean judgment as in judgy. I mean judgment as in karma. There's a lot of karma around your relationships in general, not just romantic, with specific people, but also with work people, bosses, relatives. It's like you're recalibrating the whole set of relationships. And I'm very pleased to see the 6 of Pentacles, energy coming into you. What? Sorry, I must stop doing that. It's very childish. Energy coming your way. There we go. Knight of Cups, bringing it. King of Pentacles, bringing it. 6 of Pentacles, bringing it. Somebody is bringing it. Thank God. But do you want it? 7 of Wands. Everyone's standing their ground. A power struggle. Who's going to win? It's visceral. 7 of Wands is Mars in Leo, which is as fiery and as struggly and as, come on then if you think you're hard enough, as it gets. All right? Are you up for it? If you are, you're good for the fight. I can tell you that now. If you're not, ooh, now it's getting interesting. Oh, I'm loving this. What else do you get? The King of Pentacles again. OMG. Knob, bob, job, solidity, truth, steadfastness. Can't even say it. Steadfastness. Whew. This is lovely. If you're single, for God's sake, get out there in whichever way suits you. Okay, I'm not getting into this debate again. Every time I go online dating, everyone goes, it's a Trump smash. And I'm like, yeah, it could be actually. So in whichever way suits you, this, or if you're in a friendship or a situationship, this could really, really become something really, really healthy and decent and heartwarming. In the extended reading, I am going to look further at the King of Pentacles. I'm also going to look at the other person, whoever may be on the other side of this for you, whether it's an ex, whether it's your next door neighbour, whether it's, you know, your long-term partner, whatever. I'm going to look at how do they feel about you. Where are we at with this judgment? We're going to look at that. What's the karma? Do we need to be wary of a man in a pink jumpsuit with horns? Probably. But you are an Aquarius. First link underneath the video if you want to join me. I'm going to go and do that now. Woohoo! I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.